Welcome back and welcome to Nagarhole National Park at Kabini. Now it's time to chase some tigers. If not, then get chased by elephants. Come along.
Welcome to the jungle.
Even though most of the animals are colorblind, make sure that you don't wear anything bright. You don't want to attract the wild beasts. What once was a private hunting ground for the Sultan of Mysore is now the Nagarhole National Park. Honestly, it is my first ride into the real jungle. Am I scared? You bet. But the excitement is slowly taking over. First sight of a spotted deer, and there goes all the fear. It is not always that a wild elephant crosses you or a deer looks straight at you like you were in a zoo. You surely would want to capture each moment forever. My guide on this trip is Vikram, who is a naturalist, and his passion for wildlife brings him here every single day.
Yes, in this forest actually it's only the elephant that you have to be careful of.
So if they charge the jeep, then what do we do?
Well, in that case we just have to, the driver Mr. Shabir, he will save us. We just have to drive off.
Lesson: when on a safari, always be nice to the driver. A short drive into this forest and we already have too much to carry home. So what did we learn? That deer and langurs are friends. They share their meals and even protect each other. The Malabar giant squirrel is actually as big as a mongoose. A little more information and I'll be the jungle queen. Last but not the least, the best time to visit is in the summers.
The water will be restricted only to the water holes. So if you have the patience to wait, spend some time at the water holes, you'll get to see a lot of animals.
So next is a boat ride through the river Kabini into the wild. This whole side here is the Nagarhole National Park. That side is the Bandipur National Park, and beyond the hills behind there is the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary. Well, and we are in the middle of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. A boat safari is another kind of thrill. The excitement lies in the unexpected.
The river also has the marsh crocodile, and that is something which is very difficult to see from the jeep for obvious reasons. So we should be able to see the marsh crocodile.
And there it was, staring right at us. That was a crocodile right there. If you are lucky, then you might catch a glimpse or two of some amazing moments. Just stay calm and be patient. For now, it is time to get back to the den. Situated in the middle of nowhere, everything about Orange County Kabini is true to the wild. The architecture is actually influenced by the Coorg tribe that once lived inside the forest. Every little detail about your room will add to your untamed experience. Now, if you want to watch the birds fly high or the ants crawl, then you must step out at the crack of dawn. A small raft ride into the river will lead you to a nature trail. This is where you get conscious of what you might step on. Touch me not. It is really fascinating to watch a plant shy away. The simplicity and complication of nature ironically come face to face often, but it is tough to ignore that on a trail such as this one. This park was a home to the Coorg tribe once, but they are still regarded as the natives of this land. A visit to their present dwelling is a must when you are in Kabini. So I am going to pedal all the way into the Coorg village, just about 2 kilometers from my resort.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
The people of this village take immense pride in their wild past and will be happy to let you visit their nest.
This is hall. Nothing will happen.
It's spicy.
No, madam. That's much.
It's chili. It has to be spicy.
Alright, don't mistake the prank for impoliteness. Kurbas are hospitable and fun-loving people. I even met the head of the tribe who once lived in the jungle for real.
What?
He loves narrating tales of his encounters in the wild.
No. So you kill it.
But even then, he says animals are sacred to him and his tribe. And soon, this traditional tune converted into a festive evening at the resort.
It's time to meet my friend Meenakshi, who has been living in this forest for over 25 years and has in-depth knowledge about each and every corner of the forest. I'm sure she can take us through some larger details. Meenakshi, you want to say hello?
Meenakshi lives at the resort and will happily take you for a spin anytime. But just be careful about something.
You know, elephants poop up to 80 pounds in a day. Well, if you fall into that, you'll be in some deep shit.
Well, now I feel like taking a bath. But before that, it is bathing time for Meenakshi. You can choose to help Meenakshi with her bath, but don't forget that elephants return favors. In this case, there and then.
Alright, I've had my bit of fun in Kabini and now I really need a shower. After the break, I will take you in the land of history. You don't want to miss this.
After the break, witness history at 1,000 years old living temples of Belur and Halebid.
Hey, you're back. Are you wondering what am I doing with this? Well, I am just carving my way into the past.
My next destination is Belur, a fascinating temple town situated at the Hassan district of Karnataka. Belur was once a part of the Hoysala dynasty, a prominent South Indian Kannadiga empire. With almost 92 ruins of Hoysala dynasty in Karnataka, a temple has survived the test of time and stands unharmed to tell us the tale.
Mr.
Gupta, Satyanarayan Gupta. Call me Gupta. There are 24.
Gupta has been a guide to this temple for years now, long enough to know all that went into building this single stone structure.
It took about 103 years. The king started, it was followed by his grandson, Vishnuvardhana Vijaya Narasimha Veera Ballada.
This Vishnu temple was built in 1117 AD and was named Chennakeshava, which essentially means beautiful Vishnu in the local language.
Vishnu took form of Mohini in female to kill the demon Bhasmasura in this place. For that purpose, here Vishnu looks in female.
There are about 10,000 sculptures all over the temple, but it is famous for the bracket figures of Madanikas or Apsaras.
Queen Shantala Devi was famous dancer.
They say that the Queen Shantala Devi herself posed as a model for these sculptures, and she often performed in this temple. Her beauty might still catch your eye, but for me,
I'm just reliving the past.
even though a sitar or a flute has been replaced by a saxophone, there is an honest attempt to keep the musical past of this 900-year-old shrine alive.
The magnificent architecture of this place is bound to leave you speechless. But then this is just a glimpse of what Hoysala dynasty has left us behind to witness.
From Belur, I head to my last destination on this journey, Halebid. The name of the city narrates its own story. It was the regal capital of the Hoysala Empire till the sultans destroyed it in the 14th century. What remains of the city is a wonder in itself.
Never thought I'd come face to face with history this way. But here I am standing in front of Hoysaleshwara temple.
Shantam Padmasanastam Shashadhara Pancha.
Two temples here, one for the queen, one for the king.
Twin temples.
Yes, twin temple. The king temple, Hoysaleshwara temple.
Yes.
The queen temple, Shantaleshwara temple.
This twin temple stands tall on 108 pillars. And it is amazing how no two pillars look alike. But what supports these structures are not the pillars, but the strong beliefs and the age-old dedication to keep it alive.
It took about 190 years to build this temple and it is still incomplete.
This unfinished monument has 20,000 statues in all. Where Belur is all about inside beauty, Halebid is spectacular on the outside.
Each and every sculpture here has a tale to narrate.
From erotic postures to sequences of Mahabharata, it is evident how temples were not just a place to worship, but also a mirror to the society and culture of those times. You are bound to feel minuscule in front of this majestic creation, but it only narrates our glorious past. From coffee beans and wildlife to the times gone by, it has been quite a journey, isn't it?
Well, that brings us to the end of our escape. But we'll be back next week, so keep your bags packed. And here is the map, just in case any of you want it.